You think she didn't notice you. You think you were just the quiet guy in the room, not the loudest, not the most confident, not the best looking. You think she only saw the other guys. But what if I told you that she did notice you, and more than that, she felt something you didn't even realize you were giving off? Because attraction isn't always loud, and the most powerful energy a man can have isn't about being flashy, it's about being felt. Welcome to Matryoshka Tips channel. I'm Anastasia, and today I want to talk to the men who sometimes doubt themselves, the ones who feel like they don't get noticed, the ones who think women only go for a certain type. Because what you don't know is that you might be more attractive than you think, and the kind of attractive that actually matters. So let me start by saying this. Women notice energy before they notice details. They sense how a man carries himself, how his presence makes them feel. And here is something they won't always admit. What makes a woman curious about a man isn't just his looks, it's the way he looks at her. It's the quiet confidence, the grounded energy, the emotional control. It's when she feels like you're aware but not needy, present but not trying, calm but alive inside. That's rare and it's magnetic. You don't have to be the best talker, you don't have to be the best dressed, you don't even have to be experienced. What she feels drawn to is something she can't explain, something that makes her feel safe, intrigued, calm, and slightly challenged. And a lot of men who think they are not interesting or impressive actually carry this energy, but they've buried it under doubt. They don't see it, but women do. Especially emotionally mature women. There is something very attractive about a man who doesn't chase attention, who listens, who observes, who can sit in silence without needing to prove something. That kind of restraint, it's masculine, it's powerful, it's different from the men who try too hard, who talk too much, who flirt with everyone. You may think you don't stand out, but in reality, your energy is what stays with her after the conversation is over. Have you ever had a woman stare at you a little longer than normal, or smile in a way that seemed more than polite? Maybe she stood near you even though she had no reason to, or she tried to start a casual conversation that didn't really need to happen. Those things might feel random to you, but to her they are her way of saying, I feel something here. She's testing your awareness, she's hoping you will see it too. But when you don't believe you're attractive, you miss these cues, you dismiss them. You think, she's just being nice, but she wasn't just being nice. She was curious, she was open. Some men wait until they are more confident, more fit, more successful. But here is the truth. The version of you that's quiet, gentle, maybe even awkward, that version is already attractive when it's real, when it's not ashamed, when it owns its softness with strength. You don't have to fake anything. You just have to stop hiding. And let's be honest, there are women out there who are exhausted by chasing loud energy. They've been around the charming guys, the smooth talkers, the one who flirt with everyone and mean none of it. What they're looking for now is something steady, something real, something that feels like a man who's not trying to perform, but is just there fully himself. That could be you, but only if you stop believing the lie that you have nothing to offer. If you've ever felt like no woman could ever be truly attracted to you, I want you to hear this. Women are not just attracted to what's on the surface. They are drawn to depth, to mystery, to kindness mixed with strength. They want a man who sees them, not one who's just chasing validation. And sometimes the man who's been overlooked the most is the one she ends up remembering, because he was different, because he wasn't like all the others. So start seeing yourself through her eyes, not the eyes of the world, not the voices in your head, not the past that made you feel small. Look at yourself the way a woman might look at a man who listens, who holds eye contact without tension, who treats her gently without needing to be praised for it. That's attractive, that's valuable, and that's rare. You don't need to change everything to be desirable. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to stop shrinking. Start showing up. Let her see the parts of you you've been hiding, because this might be the exact parts she's been searching for. And if you want more support, I invite you to join my Patreon. I share exclusive content there, especially if you're curious about building real connections with women from Eastern Europe. You can also get personal advice from me, and I'd be happy to help. See you in the next one. Bye!